My grandmother wasn't allowed to say who she was, and so that was always hidden. So this voice was always a silent voice and of her not able to talk about her family, where they come from and why the culture was always hidden. But in ways, we were always given the idea that whatever we do is based on what is in our environment. And that's what Indigenous people do, use what's in your environment to create stories, to tell stories, to pass on stories. I'm Juanita McLauchlan. I'm a printmaker and textile artist, and I'm Gamilaroi descent. So we're here at this beautiful lychee farm for Art Byron. So we're having a beautiful dinner here on the lychee farm, and we're going to have beautiful conversations about art and sharing our love with the community. This is just off the back of coming from a solo exhibition at the New South Wales Gallery. My solo exhibition was called Ila Minya Minya Bal Maru Maldai. It means everything soon will be healing. So my practice is rooted into the idea of culture and family, and finding how to have a voice for my family. I had to create my own voice. I don't paint, I like drawing, but I don't particularly find that embracing in my blood. But carving into lino or woodcuts, or working with gum leaves and different textures and possum skin, that comes out within cultural knowledge and cultural stories as well. So I used to run my hands along the sandstone where they've sharpened the stones, where they've created that divot. You know, over time that is just beautiful, and you feel it. So for me, lino printing and woodcuts are braille of feeling the stories which you've carved, or people before you have carved. And then printmaking turned into textiles. And then textiles become these beautiful sculptures, large necklaces and blankets, and that gave me a whole other voice within. And that's where it really connected to me with family. Like the idea of my grandmother not saying, but I talk about her history, but the blankets hold history. Everything has a memory. Everything has this purpose of becoming and holding information. Like these blankets I use are quite, they've been repurposed. I have been given them. I have bought them from the op shops. I have collected these blankets over time, and they have the memories of all those people before us and before I got them. So you don't really know what's there, but it's that missing memory. I dye the blankets with the gum leaves to mark country, to mark where I'm living, where I brought our kids up, to hold that connection to country. So the woolen blanket represents my European side of family, and then I use the possum. I wanted to represent both sides of family, because we have this idea that you have to choose one side. You can't choose one side. When you're a mixed lolly bag, as our family are, you have to embrace everything and understand that every part of you is valuable. And the idea of acknowledging one doesn't sit right with me. So for me, I had to work on something I could feel comfortable in acknowledging European and Aboriginal side of our family, and bringing them together and giving both sides a voice that I couldn't do before. So I use the woolen blankets, and I tie the blankets up with red thread. I'll go around them twice. So there's probably about 50 to 100 metres in some necklaces of thread. So, and that process of looping through and creating this beautiful rope, they sort of remind me of umbilical cords and connection to something. You know, that birth of life. They have this beautiful softness, and they're light, and they're not heavy. They're just this beautiful, they feel like they hug you when you wear them, and so they sit on you comfortably. I always love putting possum at the back of your neck, because family always has your back. So basically these works have come off the walls straight from the New South Wales Gallery to here in Byron. So I've made extra necklaces as well for this space. I love the way they feel. Even the giant 3.5 metres, 5.5 metre one behind me I feel you still can wear them. You just layer them up. It's like they're tribal. They're just this energy of knowledge I can't explain. It just flows out of you. When you're stitching away, you're using the thread to become that drawing on a piece of paper, that line, that continuous line, or the idea of a marking of time. A lot of these blankets or necklaces have two stories. To bring something out in something else, but also to spark that thought in you, or whoever's looking at the work has that, we had a blanket like that, or, that looks like an old mission blanket, but it's not a mission blanket because it's a different colour. But this whole relationship to different things, or, gee, they were scratchy when we were little, but we love the satin edge. So it's not just my story. Other people can read those stories into that and bring it back into that calming motion. I want people to feel that these blankets are there to be used as to wrap you, to hug you, to nurture you. That's where using possum is this old traditional way. Traditionally, we were given these 3 possums when we were born. Your mum and dad's stories burn onto the back of them, and yours is in the middle, and it grows with you over the seasons, over time. You probably end up between 15 and 20 skins. It depends on how big you were, and your rites of passage. It's all put into your blanket, your cloak, and then when you pass away, you're wrapped up and it goes back into the ground with you. Tonight we're here on Bundjalung Country with my works of 9 blankets and probably about 15 necklaces. I'm really thrilled and just excited to be here for this beautiful dinner and this experience to be surrounded by amazing people. With my gallerist Cassandra Bird Gallery in Potts Point, Sydney, I've been selected by a guest curator at the Pompidou to be a featured artist over in Paris Art Fair 2026. This has come from just producing something I love and producing work and continuously working. Anything can happen and anything will happen. So always say yes.